this modified A feature. The Dynasty bathroom is being bought. Cadillac Buick GMC2 rolling into Victory Lane, rolling off the racetrack, turn number 1. Photographers down there. Chris and Val getting some good shots in Victory Lane. Second time, second win for Chris Adet. Dynasty number 2. Interesting to see in his second drive. He won last week, of course, as we mentioned. Interesting to see if he made significant changes to that truck for tonight, just to try different things being a new driver. There he is. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Chris Adet. 2 wins and 2 tries in that Dynasty number 2. And we will go trackside now up into the Victory Lane main stage with our winning driver Chris Adet and our junior announcer Travis Palin. Travis.
Well, Chris Adet, another win. Any significant changes that you made over the week to get this truck ready for this week?
No, not really. The truck is pretty good the way it was, so the track is pretty close to the same as it was, so I just kind of stuck with that and it worked.
How was the track tonight against the other competitors in the Super Truck division?
I was busy. I mean, I started falling back a little bit and made my way up. I mean, I had a little more challenge last week. Last week was I just walked away, but this week was good. I had fun.
How about it for your race winner, Chris Adet?
All right, another trophy for Chris Adet at the Dynasty Bathrooms number 2 as we get set to go modified racing. We've got a couple more photographs in Victory Lane, courtesy of Chris and Val, our official photographers here at the legendary Victory Lane Speedway. Now we will move to your lineup here. Lineup for the modifieds looks like this. In the LWS number 31, this is Eric Klassen at the wheel. He will start on the pole. Outside the Grand Prix Amusements 39 will be Sean Tunis. Sean rolling off second in our A-Mod feature. Inside row 2, the Baldwin Feeds. Schaefer's 48 is Jerome Guillot out of Fanistel. And outside, the Rod Fair Racing E3 is Ethan Friesen. Ethan Friesen starting outside of row number 2. Inside row 3, starting 5th, is the 1R of Rick Delane. He is sponsored by Winnipeg Sports Talk, Johnson's Hog Barbecue, and BC17. Outside of Rick, the 92, is Justin Bronk. Justin Bronk starting 6th. And starting in the 7th position inside of row 4, the 12 is Tony Casey. He is sponsored by the Airport Motor Inn and Snap-on Tools. He was last week's feature winner in the A-Modified division. Outside the 10W is Warren Emery out of Winnipeg. He drives the Emery Demolition 10W, and he is a 2-time Minnesota National Champion. Inside row number 5, starting 9th, the 73P, sponsored by Emery Demolition, is Rennie Polaico. Now originally scheduled to start 10th is Lee McRae. We talked about that a little earlier. He broke a drive shaft as a result. 16 scheduled to start is sponsored by Pepsi. This is Brandon Shinsky and Danny Staff. We'll start starting position Staff, Region Construction, all got a contract number 7. All right, this is your final feature of the night. on that racetrack right now. Some of the best that could have been in Missouri country, and some of the best drivers with just tons of laps. Hard to imagine, or even hard to count how many laps some of these drivers have been around racetracks over the years. And they are awful good. One of the hidden gems in the Winnipeg entertainment scene is the legendary Speedway. This stuff right now that you're watching is not nearly as easy as it looks. On-site tire repair center 3D at Palaiko. Back with us again in 2023. He is a very competitive driver and a super colorful personality.
They don't call Mr. Excitement for nothing.
No, they don't. That's true. 2 down. 18 laps to go. We have a Delaware style restart for Shakers. Racing around all the fields. 48. We'll lead them to green flag the next time around.
Yeah, that Jerome Gio. Pretty quick.
They are all pretty quick anyway. Really hard to pass at his class, and it's tougher to pass further forward you go. Basically no cooling system and runs on ethanol. Tons of ethanol in the engine. back to racing. So to that end, our crew's done a great job tonight. All right, we like it. 13 down, 7 to go. With the lead looking pretty tough to be here in that Shaw race car. To go, we are told. 7 more laps. The fastest cars we have here tonight, the A modifieds, with methanol alcohol in a 4-barrel carburetor, producing 550, 600 horsepower, maybe more in some cases.
Watch out for that 10W car. The 2-time Arizona national champion.
Having a fantastic finish. We're going to get them over the scale area, and of course, we will interview the winning driver. Don't forget, fans, you're invited down to the pit area following the races. They will open up the pit gates. That's at the top of the hill on the west end. You want to go visit with your favorite drivers. Some will have goodies to hand out, pictures for the kids, autographs. You can go visit with your favorite drivers in the pit area. We'll just need to get the track cleaned up a little bit, make sure it's safe for everybody down there, and you can go visit. For those of you that are leaving, we want to thank you very much for coming to Victory Lane Speedway here tonight. Don't forget, we're back next Thursday for more Thursday Night Thunder at 7 p.m. Here comes Rick the Lane down the straightaway. Great looking 1R of Rick Delane, getting her done once again in the DC-17 entry. sponsors have been with him an awful long time, and you can see why. He always has extremely good-looking race cars, very sharp, very clean, and obviously very, very fast. Just working his way out of the car, of course, getting that steering wheel off on that 5-point harness. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, on bottom on a Stony Mountain, Manitoba, the 1R Rick Delane. That standing on the door is getting a little tougher as you age, huh? Won't be so slick in 10 years, I'll tell you that. All right, Rick Delane is down in victory lane with our junior announcer, Travis Palin.
Well, Rick Delane, fending off Ward Emery, the two-time Wizota national champion. How's the track tonight, and how'd the car drive on it?
Well, the track was a little bit gnarly, but it's all right. It's all fun. It drove as good as it had to. It's pretty rough come out of here, but yeah, it was the same for everyone. And when you're up front, when you win, I guess the track conditions were perfect.
Have you done any setups on the car this winter to get prepared for this season? I know you took second last week, but you took first this time.
Yeah, we work on this thing pretty hard all winter. We work with Team Shaw and Fox Shocks and Buzzy Adams and several people that help. But we have a lot of good information, a lot of guys that want to work hard. And, family. Without a good family, you can't do this. And my family, really supports me. Unfortunately, they're not even here tonight. Ashton had soccer tonight, and so they had to miss. But we keep pushing forward, and yeah, without all them, we couldn't do this.
How about it for your modified winner, Rick Delane?
Well, great job, Rick Delane, once again in the A modified class. As you can see, some of the drivers pulling out, but the pits will be open soon, and you can visit with your favorite drivers. Once again, on behalf of the entire crew, we'd like to thank you very much for coming out to the legendary Victory Lane Speedway. Check out our social media and our web pages for information on next Thursday night's Thunder. Thursday Night Thunder, rather. And we will be back with you at 7 o'clock next Thursday right here at Victory Lane Speedway. Have yourselves a great weekend, and tonight, a safe ride home.